Well, howdy there, folks. Dex of the Black Band's Legion here, and I'm back. So I know that MechWarrior 5 Clans or whatever came out, and a bunch of other stuff came out, and people said, Tex, we'd really like to see more Battletech and MechWarrior on the channel. Got a lot of messages about that. So I went back to this one. This one's very cozy and comfy for me. I'm playing the Battletech Advanced mod, which one of my editors will gladly put a little picture of where you can find that, Battletech Advanced. They have their own wiki and everything else. They're the people who work also with Rogue Tech. They share a lot of assets. That's another good mod. You're going to need a beefier in system to handle Rogue Tech. This computer here is a bit antiquated. However, I would like to announce that this is going to be the last hurrah on this computer. This computer has served me well for many, many years, and it's been rebuilt about 3 or 4 times. It may surprise some of you that I have the weakest computer in the house. The computers that I actually pay to upgrade and keep tip-top are my editor's computers. I made sure that Mike's computer is 12 times stronger than mine. Because largely, I don't play cutting-edge games. I don't play the latest and greatest. I play a lot of roguelikes and older stuff. Play a lot of Dwarf Fortress, Space Station 13 and 14. Stuff that you don't really need a high-end graphics card or processor for. Why don't you just walk down there? Just walk down there and talk. The ship's not that big, and it's impersonal to use the radio across a distance of a few hundred feet. This is going to be the last hurrah on this computer. So by the time you watch this, I will have a new computer. Having one built after many years, and I'm the last guy to upgrade a computer in my house. The other thing I'd like to point out is, while I do not possess an extraordinary amount of power or resilience or anything, clout, perhaps you could call it, in the Battletech world. I'm just a guy. I would really like it if someone could find the will or means by which to write a very effective community letter to Paradox, which owns the right to this Battletech game and has seen to it that there will not be another. I would love to see a game like this built in an engine that has less memory leaks and what have you. I would like to see a game like this built and finished for the Battletech community. And I think Paradox could do that. They certainly have the resources. And I hate to say this, but Paradox has become, of recent, kind of well known for just re-releasing things again and again and again in the Clausewitz engine, and then having them break or bog down by hour 5 of any gameplay. And I understand that their games are interesting and fun. I've played a lot of Hearts of Iron, heavily modded, of course, and I've played some Crusader Kings and Victoria and stuff like that. But I think that they have more than enough resources to give us a really good Battletech game. And I would really appreciate that. And I'm not trying to be overly negative, but if I see that they do nothing with this gift they have been given and instead just service the people who said no and ended and snubbed something so cool as this, I will be unhappy with their conduct on a personal level. Now, I'm not asking anyone out there to harass any of the employees or anything at Paradox, but I think that their decisions in that regard are certainly some of the poor decisions they have made, certainly eclipsing any of their questionable DLC decisions or DLC farming techniques or anything else that they have done. I think that them preventing a second one of these from being made is probably the most egregious sin there is, because there is a great reason people come back and play this game. This is a game from 2018, and they mod it and improve it and make it special because it is that good. And even though it is a flawed product that had many challenges in its creation and was released in a flawed state, It has enough good bones that the community has embraced it and kept it alive. Lastly, before we begin, I would like to say thanks to everyone at HBS who made this. This is probably one of the better ways to experience the Battletech universe. And when people say I want to play a Battletech game, I point them to this one with some mods if they want or not. And I want them to just enjoy themselves. It is rare that games allow us to do that. Anyways, that's as much as I can come up with off the top of my head. The date is 3061, January the 20th. And we are in space. We're in Steiner space. And this is going to be the story of Van Sant Free State Militia Company, Charlie. I've got some mechs that I'm working on. So let's go take a look at those, shall we? Let's go take a look. So got this Blackjack we're working on. Got a Javelin, got a Locust, got a Griffin, and got a Whitworth, which is really, the Whitworth is a heavy mech pretending to be a medium mech. It really feels like just something that was downsized and simplified. And I'm gonna make these as best I can with what scrap I can. But we're gonna have to wait here a while. But thanks to the magic of editing, this time will elapse, and you will see things come back very quickly.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Structural repairs. So I need those in order to boost a lot of the other things like the power systems and all that.
Roger that, Commander.
Before I can get into building the crazy upgrades that allow me to have like more mechs and more mech tech points and stuff like that in order to maintain our bankruptcy projected. Time to sell off things that we don't need. I know. Oh, and my characters this time around is Bravo Zulu, Bort Dordelson of Van Sant. Bravo Zulu is a naval ensign flag, which if you combine Bravo and Zulu together is more or less the very nerd naval way of saying good job. So Bravo Zulu is good job in naval flag ensigns. Right, let's go to the store and sell just enough stuff to skirt bankruptcy so we can go out there and really risk it all. Well, yeah, I've got some bits that I bought that probably are going to bankrupt us, but I don't care. Let's get into weapons. I don't need for those. Now, what do I need? Okay, I'm about 100 grand short. So that'll be fine. Sell off 4 of those. Apparently I can't sell off equipment, which is just bizarre to me. But yeah, we'll make ends meet. See, there we go. We're just going to skirt bankruptcy in a very reckless manner. And then hopefully get the rest of our mechs up so we can go do some business and make some money.
I've got the financial report.
Oh, cool. We got 42,000 sea-bills. Pirates are going to come along and be like, you live like this?
We're nearly broke, Commander.
I know. See, I need another medium mech to actually be up in the business. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I know something is wrong. I feel like I'm dying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Da-da-da. Oh, wow. A large cyst hidden behind her appendix. They had to operate immediately. See, this is too much like modern healthcare. You go to the doctor and you're like, I feel like I'm dying. And they're like, I don't know. Here's some meds for that. And you're like, you don't even know what's wrong. I'll see you in 6 months. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jeffrey Calderon was killed. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's neat. That sounds like some periphery news. They're like, hey, things are in flux out here. I know. But see, I need that Griffin to go out there and bully people. Otherwise, we are going to be up shit's creek. And then we have to make some money. Oh, cool. Mini mechs for me. Hell yeah. Mysterious contact. Just said, here's some stuff. I'll take it.
Hey, Bob.
I will take so many. Oh yeah, battle armor. Whoa. I got an APC, some other stuff, and battle armor. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that stuff. Yay, we're gonna make some money. Someone gives you gifts and you're just like repackaging them instantly. They're like, oh, we got you this. And you're like, that's fantastic. And you're just wrapping it up. All right, let's go into that Mech Bay here. Oh, a Savannah Master. That's great. These ought to at least get us some money. Because anything I don't use, I'm just gonna, you know... I know this stuff could be useful if used competently. But see, I know myself. And competency and I do not live on the same street. So we're going to go ahead and sell this battle armor. Yeah. Savannah Master. Wow. Okay. That's 85 grand. Okay, got it. Battle rifle parts. Recoilless rifles. Neat. Battle armor, small lasers. That's fantastic. All right. So you see, look, we got a little bit of extra money. And then we're going to go down. We're going to go down to the planet and we're going to have some fun. Now, we are in orbit over a planet called Timkovici. And we are dead smack dab in the center of Steiner space. Right there. As you can see, there's all sorts of things kicking off, hotspots and what have you, and all sorts of, stuff way out there. And yeah, good Lord, can you imagine just driving all the way out to the ass end of nowhere to go do some really small end stuff? Be like, yeah, man, let's go make some money out in the Tortuga Dominions, or God, the periphery and deep periphery is nuts. There's Hanseatic League up there, and there's of course Nueva Castile, and Clan God, those really are long hauls. But I might go do that for later on in this campaign, because my computer will not be ready for some time. And I think that if we can go do that, with some of our fun travel adventures, we could just, do an Intersphere travelogue series, Get Lost in the Periphery, Part 1. And so we're gonna go and slum it for a bit, just so we can have our money turn into a positive money. So, you might be asking what I, as a guy who knows lore, knows about something as pitiful and small as our planet where we are now. I actually happen to know something about this planet because I had to do a lot of research over the years. So if you go into the Star League manual or the Star League main book, you'll find that Timkovici was the home of the 97th Mechanized Infantry Division, which is an SLDF unit, and it was disbanded in I think 2760 something, but as part of the 30th Corps and the 12th Army, it went to the periphery and just got murdered. So it was one of those units destroyed in the periphery uprising, just died off screen. Poochie died on the way to his home planet. And it's fairly typical of, mechanized infantry divisions of the SLDF. You get 2 brigades of mechanized infantry and then a battle mech brigade, and then you get some arrow wings that can be attached or not. But yeah, like all SLDF infantry divisions, it's basically used to exploit gaps in the front that BattleMech divisions do because they're the heroes. And then, you use them as a chalk under the enemy's wheel whenever you're getting attacked. You're just like, oh no, send in the infantry division. And then you just let them die. So let's go ahead and go find a job. Yeah. I'm not fighting Russell Hogg if I can help it. Oh, Americ Mech, eh? And Americ Mech, eh? Well. I'll take the... No? Alright, I'll take that. Because if I could choose some key salvage, that'd be great. And then I need to make money, obviously. So what we've got here is we got a Griffin. I tuned it only a little bit. I gave it some ER flamers and some AMSs and extra punch, So this one's, and the rest is just medium lasers. I know this is really horribly undergunned, but it does have some punch. Now, the Whitworth is interesting because I put an MRM40 in it, which is great. We're going to go ahead and do that. Javelins, I've never had one last long, so we're just going to put him there, and yep, there you go. And then Locust, you know what? I'm going to let King drive that. And yeah, I think this will be fine. This should be fine. I've got enough firepower here that I'm fairly confident I'll be okay. Now, these could be the fatal last words uttered, where I say, "Oh, it's gonna be all right." There are plenty of instances in history where some general is saying something to the effect of it'll be all right, and inevitably it is not all right. A really great example of that, I believe, is General John Sedgwick of the 4th Union Corps. In 1864, he was standing up, or riding, rather, I should say, and he looked down at his boys who were, laying on the ground and hiding behind things, and he's like, "Why are you guys hiding behind things?" And his boys are like, "Rebel sharpshooters, sir." And he's like, "Rebel sharpshooters? They couldn't hit a bull elephant at this distance." And that's when he got shot in the face, like right at that moment. So, which is probably one of my better arguments, that if there is a God, and you choose to believe in a God, and I'm not saying you have to, but if you choose to believe in a God, I think that would prove that comedy and timing are certainly part of that portfolio. Now, I generally don't talk about my spiritual beliefs because that's none of your business, and it's certainly not interesting. I know a lot of people lead with everything they are, in some sense of, "This is who I am, and you need to know everything about me. I'm just a guy." But for the sake of argument, I do believe in God. But I would say that I'm not in any way a person who is minded to be an avatar of religious morality or anything like that, and certainly not of instruction in how to live a pious life. I'm just a guy. I just wanted to iterate that. Because I know some people are, atheist, or, some people are agnostic, or some people are deist, or some people, they have very strong beliefs in various things. And whatever brings you peace and allows you to order your universe, I think is more than fine. None of my business. And more than fine. All right, so he's up on the ridge there, and I need to get in range, because as you can see, this Griffin isn't the best. It's just what I had on hand, but I had extra AMSs, so I plugged those bitches in there right away. So I've got 2 AMSs in case somebody's up there with all the LRMs. I've got 4 medium lasers so I can walk in brawling. And then I have 2 ER flamers, because I'm going to use that Griffin as kind of a brawler to get up there and just do some of this helping me capture stuff. And I'm going to hope to run the javelin around and get some back shots on people, along with a locust, so I can target legs or what have you and slow them down. I can use that MRM-40 to pound people to dirt, and yeah, that should be pretty good. So I'm going to run up here with the locust at full attack, which should slow them down. Okay, we got a Hermes up here, and that is a 100-ton mech. This is a very low-level mission, and that is a 100-ton mech. So we're going to fight a Hermes and a 100-ton mech. I believe altogether, I have 145 tons worth of mech. So, by means of action economy, looks like he is a bit damaged. He has a weapon out. But by means of action economy, I should have a advantage here. However, he only has to get lucky once, and my tonnage is going to go down substantially. So let's go ahead and try to eliminate this guy one step at a time. I'm going to hit him with everything, because it's shaken big, and I helped. Alright, good. More heat slow down. And depending on what that guy back there has, this could go either way. 6.9% chance. I'm not going to take that. Those are bad odds. I know that's a lot of missiles, but It's not enough. Oh, it's a king crab. You know. Oh, and it's excellent. Thank God I had all those AMSs there to stop the tiny LRM-50.
Heavy damage.
I know. There's another 30-ton mech there. So as you can see, something I forgot to mention, Battletech Advanced and Rogue Tech are not easy. Alright, so here we go. Fuck. Alright, you know what? Let's just try to make him fall down. So we're looking at large pulse, 2 Gauss rifles, because that's fantastic. He seems to have no damage whatsoever. Large pulse, 2 Streak SRM2s, an LRM-15, and of course the clamps. However, if I can walk away from this battle with any parts of that king crab, I will feel better about myself. And while I may not be able to actually afford to drive it, I will feel better. And that is well worth it. That is well worth it.
Ready for orders.
Feeling good is sometimes a helpful medicine for rough times. Alright, I'm going to just try to shoot this guy in the ass. Well, he is angled toward me. What is that 30-tonner back there? Please be something very weak and small.
Confirmed.
Alright, yeah. Please kill pilot. I'm just going to feed this guy full of heat and make him not do good.
Understood.
And I'm going to hope my lighter max mobility will prevent them from getting crabbed. Okay, 12.9%. You know what? Fuck it. I've got 10 volleys.
Firing full complement on
Yeah, firing the full compliments. That guy sounds like he's about to shake something down, you know. I earned this tenement with my natural talents. Alright, so King Crab is walking up. Oh god. Okay, structure exposed already.
Where's all my armor?
Good question. That AMS so far is doing pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run behind old King Crab here. And I'm going to shoot into his ass meats. Which has largely just made him aware of me. Oh, he's wubbing. That javelin may not be long for the world, so I'm going to have him run up. I'm going to have the Griffin duke it out with him.
Waiting for orders.
Okie doke. Yeah, let's run.
Affirmative.
What do we got here? Oh, Valkyrie. I'm not terribly worried. No, I'm going to have him be done with that. I'm just going to hope speed helps us out here. Alright, yeah. I think I'm going to be minus a javelin here shortly. Like I said, I've never had these things typically stay together. However, that being said, yeah. Hell yes. Scrombles. Punch. I upgraded its melee. Oh, that's not bad.
Right here.
Alright, I'm going to get in close. I'm just going to hope to dismember this guy. Oh, 87%? Hell yes. That's what I like to see. Welcome to the ground. Ooh, a salvageable part. Excellent. Okie doke, here comes King Crab. Leave me. Oh, well, yeah, the prophecy strikes true.
Let's hit him hard.
Alrighty.
Commander.
I'm going to continue to try to get lucky here. Some streak SRM2s. What have you. If I can get a blow through critical or anything, like an ammo explode or something, Wow, not getting lucky. I may have the locust pair off and go chase the other
Not
guy.
much armor left in that location.
So
Standing by.
let's stay mobile. Not let the king crab have a easy time. Plus I got 5 EVA on that, which is good old evasion.
Negative damage.
Sending you back to Mech Warrior School.
Position confirmed.
Alright, Whitworth. It's time to 70. Yeah, fuck it. Let him have it. Hopefully I can get him to fall down and the pilot, like, spills their coffee on their balls. Oh boy. Ah boy. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Well, that's the objective. We're gonna go make sure that our additional friend here does not have an easy day. Ooh, yeah, we did some.
Confirmed.
I'm here.
Yep. Yes. Hit him with everything.
Confirmed.
And set the woods on fire.
Receiving you.
Prevent him from being a... Oh, yeah. I gotta not get the woods... okay, we're burning down large parts of this planet, and that just happens, but let's do it.
Firing a full salvo.
Ooh, he's unsteady. If I can get a good bonk on him, I can make him fall down. Okay, where's he going? Please don't kill me. I'm very soft and I will cry. Also, if this ammo explodes, you'll see it from orbit.
Systems holding. Receiving you.
Alright. We just need to get lucky and continue to whittle down their support
Giving
and
them
stay
everything
mobile.
I've got.
Where's he going? Oh, he's jumping. Oh, shit. He did a DFA.
Internal structure damage.
Wow.
The bad cop. I'm hit.
That's not good.
Aye.
Wow.
Copy that.
I'm just surprised he landed the DFA. But he's also very unstable, so let's do what we
Okay,
can.
I'm on it.
Alright, we got some blow through on that structure. Let's get up here. I'm gonna run around the crab, hopefully, if speed allows.
Check.
Yes. LRM-15 destroyed and structure exposed.
Taking a critical hit.
He is unsteady. Oh, well, there goes the locust. Whoops. Well,
Standing by.
not gonna make a lot of money. I might get some parts here. Okay, boys. Let's see what we can do.
I'm taking the shot.
Ow. You just punched me in the dick. Okay.
Order. I'm dead.
Please get shots into his torso and have them spread around and destroy other stuff, like the pilot. Engine destroyed. That crab is potentially mine.
Target neutralized.
2 salvageable parts. Well, it is not.
Give me your war
But
face.
I can... Oh, that sounds rough. I've had cars that sounded like that.
Aye.
Ugh. Hmm.
Let's hit him hard.
We're heroes.
Mission successful.
Mission barely successful. Oh, boy. The things you do for money. Oof. Killed in action, killed in action. Wow. King Crab. King Crab. King Crab. Oh man, what other things? You know, I'll take the fucking Gauss rifle. And the rest of the stuff, I mean, that's just loot. It says there's a large amount of value in that, but I also think that the person assigning that value number is much like anybody in the classified car ads section, where you're like, oh, cool. A sixth-hand, old, rusted-out muscle car. That could be a fun project. And then, you know, you'd say, how much for your essentially frame that is in no way a car? And they will say, I want $40,000. And you go, I can understand that if this is like a Shelby GT or, you know, any of that. But it isn't. And they just stare at you like, how dare you? Yeah, I'm just going to scrap that javelin because it's bad luck. And then I will repair the locust. So I can have a mech that runs around and helps me. Oh boy. I have no engine. I got no engine. Well, I guess I gotta go to the store and be like, what engine cores you have? They're just gonna stare at me. I'm gonna be like, engine go. Do you have engine? They'll stare at me. And I'll be like, engine. And they'll just stare at me. And I'll be like, never mind. Fuck. Alright, so, ooh, AMS ammo half. I should probably buy some of that.
New equipment available.
Because I always end up with a little bit over or under. So they have Arrow 4 ammo. I'm buying that.
New equipment available.
I know people are like, Tex, this is why you never have whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but shut up. Alright, Streak SRMs, that's worth money. And that's an SRM2, which I will never use. That's 3 small pulse lasers. I might get them. There's a large pulse laser, which is just heat. Don't need that. Equipment. Ferrofibrous? No thanks. Guardian ECM? Maybe. Mask? Yeah. Case? I don't know. Alright. So, we have about $1 million in 3 functional mechs. And no engine cores. So, yeah. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to go down there and get me some engine cores.
What? No, I'm here.
Yes.
This is a rough start, but we do have king crab parts. We have parts for a king crab, which is awesome because I go into storage. Like, see, look, and I could. Oh wait, yeah, there, Valkyrie. I'm gonna build you. As soon as I find more parts, I will build you. But look at that, we got a little bit of money, and damn locust. I will find the parts to fix you. I promise. When I find more parts. But for now, we don't have a lot. We have merely enough. So I'm going to go into engineering while we have to wait anyways. And, yeah.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Another mech bay, and then I'll do some of the more repair and refit stuff. So we spend less time doing repair and refit. Oh, the Oregon succession. I'm not going down there. That's a lot of money in fuel. I don't think the Oregon secession has that kind of money.
That work order you submitted is complete.
So, we have a blackjack here, right? So check this guy out. This is not the best blackjack I've ever made, but 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers, and a lot more heat sinks make this thing actually a pretty okay brawler for a low cost, footprint. What we need to do is find yet another job to make even more money, which will help us not die. But, yeah, talk about a rough beginning. But look at his spin, baby. This is what's missing from MechWarrior 5 and many other MechWarriors. The ability to just have this go on and on and on. I mean, can you even say it's a MechWarrior game unless you can spin shit? Wow, that is really spinning. Okay, stop. I was getting sick looking into that. That or I was going to start seeing, like, images that weren't there, like a magic eye. I hope there's not a pilot in there, but one disaster at a time. At any rate, I think that'll do for an introductory episode. I will see you guys next time. And please, be safe, be well, and if possible, take care of each other. Ta-ta for now.
I started my tour out in October of '49. I joined a good company thinking that things would be fine. Went out to war and was hoping for riches and fame. But I'm now back in Van Zandt and planners are squarely to blame. I guess you could say that my gunnery was perfectly fine. I did my part and I managed to just hold the line. But the bastards kept coming, hitting us time and again. I'm now back in Van Zandt and planners, they are to blame. I've managed to do my part and I just can't complain. War's always hell, but there's always canopus cocaine. I was invincible, never once gave it to pain. But I'm right back in Van Zandt and planners are surely to blame. I set out for glory and fought battles among the stars. But fate offered less, all I've got now scars. All I can do is just sit back thinking over my pain. I'm square back in Van Zandt and planners are surely to blame. An urban mech is above everything awfully slow. And there's one thing about it that you probably know. An AC-10 doesn't do anything without good aim. So I'm square back in Van present, and this time I am to blame.